you go, Brendan. Luke, remind me to turn off the oven. Luke, remind me to turn off the oven.
Luc me rappelait de...
Dale.
Me
I'm not
rappelle...
going to start with shit. What do we do in a command, Bren? What do we need to start an imperative with?
A ne or the verb.
No. No or what?
The verb. Like, parlez-moi.
Oh yes, sorry, I was distracted by somebody's been outside or something. Good. So go again. So say for me, yeah. So no or the verb. So in other words, not fucking me. So off you go. So remind me.
Rappelle-moi d'attendre le four.
Vowels. If I punched your nose as opposed to punching in your neck, it would feel different. Here's me punching your neck. Say for me, d'éteindre.
D'éteindre.
So close your teeth. Nobody asked you to speak in German.
D'éteindre.
I asked you to close your teeth. I didn't ask you to change where the vibration came from.
D'éteindre.
There we go. We don't go d'éteindre. D'éteindre. No. You know, d'éteindre. D'éteindre. It's the same vowel. It's just soft. Good. So say for me, rappelle-moi d'éteindre le four.
Rappelle-moi d'éteindre le four.
Le four.
Le four. Rappelle-moi d'éteindre le four.
Le four. Four.
Rappelle-moi d'éteindre le four.
Four. Ou.
Rappelle-moi d'éteindre le four.
Good.
Four.
Lovely. Colin. Colin has hidden the slaves who are that he's torturing in his house. He's got a neutral background. Colin has hidden the slaves that he's torturing in his house.
Colin.
Yeah.
Colin est caché les...
Pause. Colin has. What's the auxiliary for has?
Ah. Colin est à
Stand
caché.
still. Do not confuse A and A. Will you all learn the vibrations of different vowels? A is not A. Close your eyes, everybody. Say ah and feel where's vibrating. Ah. Now say, keep your eyes closed. Say A. Yeah. As Maggie will tell you, a vibrator can be set on many settings. Okay. A, different vibration. Off you go. Colin, off you go. Colin has. Off you go.
Colin a caché les
Why?
éclats.
No stopping. Come on, no stopping. Just as slowly as you want, Colin. No rush, but no stopping. Colin.
Colin a caché les personnes esclavées.
How's about les esclaves? Les esclaves. Colin, copy me. Les esclaves.
Les esclaves.
Fucking copy me. Les esclaves.
Les esclaves.
I need you guys to fucking listen. I am not going to go les esclaves and then you go, oh yeah, les esclaves. I'm speaking French. Copy me. I'm giving you small consonants. Les esclaves.
Les esclaves.
No, listen. Or go and get your ears waxed. Am I saying esclave or esclave?
Esclave.
Listen. Esclave.
Esclave.
Fuck me. I'm not going to do this dime bar remedial French just so that people can pick up big consonants. I'm not going to do it. Fucking practice small consonants. That's what goes wrong when people practice with big consonants. You can't hear small consonants. Copy me, Colin. Les esclaves.
Les esclaves.
No, esclave. Listen, fucker. Les esclaves.
Les esclaves.
Thank you. Don't practice with big consonants, people, because then you don't understand small consonants when we speak them. All right? Go for me one more time. Colin a caché les esclaves.
Colin a caché les esclaves.
Esclave, for the fucking crying out loud. Esclave.
Colin a caché les esclaves.
Good. Good. Okay. That he's torturing. That he's torturing. What's the verb to torture?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Have a guess. Have a guess. It's the easiest verb in the world. Have an obvious guess.
Tortue.
That's a turtle. Say to me torture in French.
Tortureur.
Oi, hurry up. Say to me the word torture in French. Read it and say it. Read it in French and say it. Go. Torture. Go.
Torche. La torche.
Colin, you're a speaker of English with a high level of reading in English. Read the word torture, but read it in French. Read that word in French.
Torture.
How do we spell torture? Imagine you're reading my CV and resume or my online dating requirement. How do you spell the word torture in English, Colin?
Torture.
There we go. So why don't we try reading T-O-R-T? What's that going to give me?
Torture.
There we go. And that wasn't just nice. That was amazingly delicious on the U. Now make it a fucking verb. In the easiest way we can in French.
Torturer.
Gorgeous work. Now give me the short form.
Tortue. Tort.
Oi, I am not teaching somebody of your level how to do a bloody A verb. Give me the verb to eat.
Manger.
Good man. Give me the short form.
Mange.
We knocked off the A. That's why it's called an A verb. Torturer, knock off the A. What do we go back to?
Torture.
Good. So that's the verb, as well as the noun. Yeah. So Colin a caché les esclaves qu'il torture, that he's torturing. Yeah. Say to me, Colin a caché les esclaves. Don't say esclave or you lose a bollock. Colin a caché les esclaves. I shouldn't do that for you. Les esclaves qu'il torture. Go on.
Colin a caché
No,
les
no jumping,
esclaves.
no jumping, no jumping. You slide me.
Colin a caché les
Luke, he
esclaves.
loves you, but use constant throat. Colin a caché les esclaves. Use constant throat. I'm not going to keep telling you.
Colin a caché les esclaves qu'il a torché.
No, he didn't torture them, you sick fuck. He's torturing them. I mean, I'm all for a bit of dark, Colin, but no. Qu'il torture. You've been told.
Colin a caché les esclaves qu'il torture.
Good. That was gorgeous vowels, and they were joined. That was very nice. Don't feel all tenses in a sentence have to be the same tense, people. Get over it. Good. Where are you, Tom? Are you out and about hunting down children? Like, what's going on with the black in the background?
I'm just on the street. A train was cancelled again because it's Germany, so I'm walking home as soon as as quickly as I can.
Okay, I thought you were trying to supplement your income with a bit of like, a bit of cheeky whatever. Okay.
My tax is too complicated if I do that, but
I'll pay you. I'll pay you on PayPal then. That's fine. Brendan, Tom has decided to work as a prostitute so he can save money for Christmas. Tom has decided to work as a prostitute so he can save money for Christmas.
Tom a décidé de travailler comme prostituée pour épargner l'argent pour le Noël.
No, the with Christmas. The only time you say the with Christmas if you're giving me a date. The Christmas of 1917 was interesting because they played football on the front. Poor boys. Oh, so many horrible lives lost. So Tom, il a décidé de travailler en tant que ou comme prostituée pour se faire un peu d'argent, pour épargner de l'argent, because it's not all money. His rates aren't that high. Pour Noël. Lovely. Maggie. Oh. Talk to the devil. Luke, I managed to make myself 10% of the price of my house doing exactly the same thing. Luke, I managed to make myself 10% of the price of my house doing exactly the same thing.
Luc, j'ai réussi à faire 10%.
Pause. What form of a preposition? Sorry, shut up, Luke, you dickhead. What form of a verb comes after a?
à faire.
Yeah.
Luc, j'ai réussi à faire 10% de le prix de ma maison en faisant la même chose.
Pause. What is the gender of the word price? Sorry, Sig's just messaging me. What's the gender of the word price?
Masculin.
Masculine. So save me of the price.
Du prix.
Good. Well done for saying 10%. 10% people, by the way. Let me just interrupt. Sorry, I always forget to say this. Denise, make it your job to remind me. If you're watching at home and you're enjoying the fireworks, please remember this costs a lot of human energy to do this with people. It would be very much appreciated. There is a coffee link underneath. If you're enjoying our free classes, by all means, send me a little coffee. It's massively appreciated. The podcasts are also available. So there's a television show called 10%, which is known in English as Call My Agent, about like actors and Hollywood and about Paris and actors and all of this kind of stuff. Good, lovely, 10%. But we don't say 10%, do we? We say 5, 6, 8, 10 become 5, 6, 8, 10. Those numbers, 5, 6, 8, 10. When the next word starts with a consonant, so 5 personnes, 6 personnes, 8 personnes, 10 personnes. 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000. Lovely. Good. Yeah, so j'ai réussi à me faire 10% du prix de ma maison en faisant la même chose. Good. Maggie, it only took me a year. It only took me a year.
Ça m'a seulement fallu
Stand still. I've got my own special version of Sophie's Choice. You don't have to choose between your two children to live. You have to choose which one of them I'm going to get to slap you. Which is the expression for how long something takes? Is it
Il me reste, ça me reste.
Stand still. I do not need a firework of spasm. Is it I and F or C and F? Is it il faut or ça fait?
Ça fait.
Is it IF or CF? Is it il faut or ça fait?
Il faut.
Thank you. Let's look what we're saying, people. I know. Listen to me. Il faut is need with a noun. Why do you think I always push you to use that rather than buzz one? Il faut is need. So Colin says, I need some cheese. Il me faut du fromage. Colin says, I need 10 minutes to get ready, Luke, and then I'll be out the door with you. But, you know, I'll come on the walk with you. Lovely, Colin. It'd be nice to have your company. Il me faut. Colin is saying, I need 10 minutes. That could be right now, or that could be fucking generally. So that's when we say, oh, it takes me 10 minutes to get ready. I need 10 minutes to get ready. That's why we use the il faut. Ça fait means we go to a cash point, we go to the till in France, we paid. That's what we do when you don't shoplift, Maggie. I know it's a foreign concept for you, but we basically go to the cash point, we go to the till, we go to pay, and the woman adds everything up and she says, Madame, ça vous fait? Yeah, so that makes in total whatever euros. The fact is, that is how long you've been doing something. Altogether, that makes whatever, a year that I know Tom. Altogether, that makes in total, ça fait. It took him, whatever, 6 months, to not say rendre and faire or something like that. You know, il lui a fallu. Don't confuse them. All right. Ça fait is shit you are currently doing, and it's telling me how long you've been doing it for. Il faut, whether you are doing it or not, is basically how long that thing would take to do. So you could be doing something for 5 years, as opposed to it took you 5 years to do it. All right, don't confuse the two. All right. So Maggie, it only took me 3 months. We'll go with that. It only took me 3 months.
Il m'a seulement fallu 6 mois.
Il ne m'a fallu que 3 mois. Il ne m'a fallu que 3 mois.
Oh, il m'a fallu 3 mois. Il m'a fallu 3 mois.
Il ne m'a fallu que 3 mois.
Il ne m'a fallu 3 mois. Il ne me fallait qu'une fois. 3 mois. Am I putting the note and the que around it? Is that what I'm
I don't know. Just watch my hands. This is green paint, by the way, not rot. I mean, I am rotting, thanks to ciprofloxacin, but not literally. Well, actually, yes. So, il ne m'a fallu que 3 mois.
Yeah, il ne me fallu que 3 mois.
Me fallu, m'a fallu.
Il ne me fallu que 3 mois.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Denise. Shit, the oven, I forgot. That's what happens when people say belly. Shit, the oven, I forgot. That's what happens when people say stupid things. Translate that, Denise. Shit, the oven, I forgot. That's what happens when people say stupid things.
Merde, le four, j'ai oublié. C'est ce qui s'est passé quand
What
les gens...
happens, present tense, is what happens when people say stupid things.
C'est ce que se passe quand les gens disent les choses stupides.
Good. Damn, I've nuked the chicken. But the potatoes look amazing. Good. Denise, I like to leave the door open to heat the kitchen. I like to heat, it's also good for the environment. So I like to leave the door open to heat the kitchen.
J'aime laisser la porte ouverte pour chauffer la cuisine.
Good. I almost lost the top stopper of olive oil bottle. I almost lost the top of the olive oil bottle.
J'ai presque perdu le bouchon de l'huile d'olive.
Yeah, bouteille d'huile d'olive. Okay. Good. Stuart. I've been reading plenty of articles which tell me I should use avocado oil. I've been reading plenty of articles which tell me I should use avocado oil.
Je lis.
Pause. Now, this is the choice. There is no tense in French for I have been reading. One chooses between I'm reading at the moment and I have read. Yeah? We can just flavour it with a bit of récemment, j'ai lu, or en ce moment, je lis. That's kind of the only thing we can do to flavour it. We don't have these continuous tenses. The only tenses that we have that formally works in the continuous way is like I was speaking. Yeah, je parlais. We recognise that in French, but we don't use the kind of be and the, yeah. So off you go.
Je lis beaucoup d'articles.
Good. But pause. But did we say lots of, or did I say plenty of? Just to push you a little bit. How do we say plenty of? Plein, yeah? Good. Can I make this very clear? Plein can be masculine. Plein can be feminine. When it means full. When it means plenty, it is plein, always plein. Plenty of women, plein de femmes. Steady on, Brendan, don't get too excited. Plein de femmes. It's not plein de femmes. It doesn't need to be gendered or plural. All right. Good. So say for me, plenty of articles.
Plein d'articles.
Lovely. Which tell me plural articles. Which tell me.
Qui me dit.
Plural. Qui me dit. They.
Article tell me. Qui me dit.
Qui me dit. The plural of they. Qui
me
dit.
Lovely.
That I should use avocado oil.
Que je devrais utilise.
Second verb is the infinitive. Je devrais utiliser.
oil,
Hang on.
l'huile d'avocat.
Good. But what, tell me very slowly and precisely what came after utiliser and before the word huile. Don't try and hide it from me. Tell me exactly what we need.
I think you're going to say the oil.
Am I going to say je devrais utiliser l'huile d'avocat or de l'huile d'avocat?
I guess it's some oil, but
don't use the test of whether or not one can say some. That's not the test. The test is whether or not you're talking about all of said commodity. So if you say sunflower oil is whatever a good source of this, but some people say it's too high in omega-6, whatever. You're talking generally, l'huile de tournesol. I'm going to go and buy sunflower oil. Je vais acheter de l'huile. Yeah, so I should use avocado oil. Je devrais utiliser de l'huile d'avocat. Lovely. Or generally, je devrais utiliser l'huile d'avocat. Both can work in a different kind of way as long as you get why.
But what if I have the avocado oil on the counter and a bottle of it, and I'm thinking of what I'm going to use? I'll say l'huile d'avocat.
You lube Tom up any which way you want, but basically I would use a water-based lubricant and I would stick to saying the oil that's in front of me. L'huile. All right. Good. Tom. Luke. Make yourself a cup of tea. It'll do you some good. Make yourself a cup of tea. It'll do you some good. Night Stalker, I need you to speak French. Your microphone's off. Tom. He's lying on his stomach with night vision goggles outside a children's playground. He can't hear me. He's gone. He's going to come back.
Looks like he's frozen.
Well, I would be if I was outside. Right, let's go around again then. Maggie. No, who's at the top? Colin. Luke, tell me, what have you done today in the garden? Luke, tell me, what have you done today in the garden?
Luc, dis-moi, qu'est-ce que tu as fait dans le jardin aujourd'hui?
Lovely. Au jardin, lovely. When you join your vowels together, young lady, it sounds very nice. So don't not do it. I saw you painting the fence. Paint the fence, like Danielson in Karate Kid. I saw you painting the fence. Colin, I saw you painting the fence.
Je t'ai vu prendre le...
La clôture. No, I'm not going to give it to you the child way. Copy me. Clôture.
Clôture.
Better. Learn to listen to French. Get comfortable with French. Not clôture. No. Good. Cette nuit, je t'ai vu peindre la clôture. Je t'ai vu peindre la clôture. Get used to it. Je t'ai vu peindre la clôture. Go.
Je t'ai vu que vous peindre la clôture.
No, listen. Learn to imitate. Je t'ai vu. Copy me. Je t'ai vu.
Je t'ai vu.
Good. Lovely. Keep imitating. Don't copy words. Copy the sound. Je t'ai vu.
Je t'ai vu.
Lovely. What vibration is my body making and where? What little weird catch noises are my teeth doing? Listen to the vibration. Listen to the catch. Je t'ai vu.
Je t'ai vu.
There we go. Use two different types of hearing at the same time. Yeah. The vibration versus the catch. You're capable of it. Okay. Je t'ai vu peindre. Je t'ai vu peindre.
Je te veux prendre.
Nobody said pendre. What vibration came out, Cole? Did I say pendre or peindre?
Peindre.
Good, because pendre is something else, like laying eggs. Lovely. Where's the... Oh, yeah, okay, good. Lovely. Good. Good. Get vowel accurate, Colin. We're on the cusp of brilliance from you. On the cusp. Denise. No, Brendan, I shall follow my order. Luke, I like your red velvet cushion. It makes me think of a TV show I saw last year. Luke, I like your red velvet cushion. It makes me think of a TV show I saw last year.
Luc, j'aime ta coussin de velvet.
Stand still. Do you think velvet is likely to be the same word in French?
Is it velours?
Well done, but we're a little bit late. Do you think velvet, generally culturally though, do you think it's going to be the same word in French? No. So don't guess words when you think it's going to be the same, but it's not going to be. Off you go. Yep, well done, velours.
Oui, Luc, j'aime bien la coussin de velours.
J'aime bien. I like your red velvet cushion. This sounds a little bit figurative. I like your red velvet cushion.
J'aime bien ta coussin.
Masculine cushion.
J'aime bien ton coussin rouge de velours.
So en velours, lovely. Okay, it makes me think of a TV show I watched online last year.
Ça me fait penser de...
Ça me fait penser what?
Ça me fait penser what?
What fucking preposition comes after penser?
Ça me fait penser de...
Say to me, I'm thinking of all the ways I'm going to hurt you. Say that, translate that for me. I'm thinking of all the ways I'm going to hurt you.
Je pense à
there you
tout
go. Strictly speaking, that would be all the ways dont je vais te faire, you know. Je pense à toutes les manières dont je vais te faire mal, lovely. Pensez à. Pensez à. If anybody watching at home has heard me say that at least 46 times, you've got the link underneath. Coffee, K-O-F-I. Off you go.
Oh, oui, ça me fait penser à une émission de télévision l'année dernière, que j'ai vue l'année dernière.
Good. All right. Denise. I need to get rid of the, well, I don't know, it's kind of right. I need to get rid of the statue of the owl.
Je dois me débarrasser.
No, ABC, as we discovered in the previous class. Me débarrasser, yeah, me débarrasser, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I didn't hear the me in any way, shape or form.
Oh, okay. Je vais me débarrasser de la statue dans mon jardin.
Lovely. What's the statue of, though?
I don't remember.
An owl.
An owl, right.
Yeah. Go on then.
Je dois me débarrasser de la statue d'un hibou dans mon jardin.
It's in the house. That's why I need to get rid of it. No, I'm trying to find something for you. One second. Monday, 8:30. There you go. How do you spell owl? How do you spell owl, Denise?
H-I-B-O-U.
How do you spell owls?
H-I-B-O-U-X.
Good. What do we have here, people? Most words that end in oo will obviously end in an S for the plural. But there are certain words, ibu, owl, shu, cauliflower, poo, like lice, louse, nits kind of thing, joujou, which is kind of like, jouer is the proper word, but joujou is like a little baby word for a toy. What's the other one? Genou, Ibu, Joujou, Pou, and Caillou. Yeah, pebble, Caillou. Caillé is clot, that becomes solid. So when you say, "Oh putain, ça caille," that's when you're saying it's getting really, really hot. It's getting really cold. Pardon me, my phone's been. It doesn't want to take me back to the call. It's like, Luke, don't do it. Don't do it with them. Don't. You've suffered enough. So those words need an X on the end. Yeah. Genou, X. Ibu, X. Chou, X. Caillou, X. Yeah, not F. Good. There's my owl statue. Lovely. So say for me, Maggie, Luke, but if you had wanted to get rid of it, you would have gotten rid of it. But Luke, if you'd wanted to get rid of it, you'd have gotten rid of it. Not necessarily. Look at you lot. Plenty of things I want to get rid of. I just haven't made the decision yet. So say for me, but Luke, if you'd wanted to get rid of it, you would have gotten rid of it.
Si tu avais voulu le garder.
Listen to Auntie Lukey. If you had wanted, which so far you've done correctly, to get rid of it, you would have gotten rid of it. I know how efficient you are. Off you go.
Si tu avais voulu
to get rid of it,
t'en débarrasser, tu
would have gotten rid of it.
Tu te serais en débarrassé.
If I've got more than one dumb student, do you think I should put them in separate prisons or in the same prison? The same prison, so they can be kicked at the same time. If I've got pronouns in most French sentences, why am I putting the pronouns separately? Why don't I put the pronouns together? Agreed? So what's the pronoun? So we should, off you go then.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé. Tu t'en gardé. Oh, tu t'en gardé. Oh, no, I say tu t'en débarrassé. I can't remember if I'm keeping or speaking.
Oh, isn't failure funny? Tu t'en serais. Carry on.
Tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Good. Now close your damn mouth. Slide. Luc, si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser.
Si tu avais voulu.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Good. One by one, you're going to say that. If you had wanted to get rid of it, get rid of them, you would have got rid of them. Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé. Bren, start with you. Hurry up, go speak.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Can we all point and say, fucking listen when the other student's working? Everybody point. Fingers up. Colin, you got a nice strong hand. Point, everybody point. Say, fucking listen when the other students are working. Off you go, Bren. Go again.
Si tu t'en avais voulu.
No. Listen to Auntie Lukey. I'm going to tell you academically what is going on here. Sometimes we use tenses which have preparatory verbs that go into that before we go into the juicy, interesting verb. If you had wanted to get rid of it, all the pronouns are on the interesting infinitive, which means we don't need to bring in the infinitive card just yet. But in the second half, you would have gotten rid of it, or sorry, you would have gotten rid of them. We do go into the pronoun straight away because there's no more juicy little preppy verbs to get us ready. Do you understand? So it's like, first one is like, we're not talking about the shit or the infinitive. The second one, we are talking about the shit straight away. But that just means fuck you because you weren't listening to Maggie. So si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé. Off you go.
Si tu avais voulu débarrasser,
The verb is not voulu, the verb is voulu, and I'm getting bored.
Si tu avais voulu débarrasser,
The verb is not voulu, it is voulu.
voulu. Si tu avais voulu débarrasser,
Where's the ton? Where's the ton?
Oui, si tu avais voulu débarrasser.
The word is voulu, and I'm bored. Denise, you're going.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Lovely, but with no pauses. Lovely. Cole, you'll go. If you had wanted, go. Colin, your microphone's off. Colin, go. Yep.
Si tu voulu...
No. Learn to bloody listen. If you had listened. Colin, first things first. If you had listened. No, so if you had wanted. Well, yes, actually, yes. If you had wanted to get rid of them, you would have gotten rid of them. Present hypothetical or past hypothetical?
Past.
Good. Do we have auxiliaries in the past hypothetical? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Good. So we don't want to say si tu voulais, do we? Because that is not the past hypothetical. That is the present hypothetical. So we need aves and etes and aures and seres. Yes? Off you go. So if you'd wanted to get rid of them, I shouldn't be having to fucking say this again. Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, just do me that first half.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser.
That's much better. Work at that level, please. Straight into, you would have gotten rid of them. Tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Débarrassé, people, I'm getting bored. Débarrassé.
Débarrassé.
Good, put it together. Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Why do you keep going back to crisp and crunchy? I was just about to tell you how brilliant it sounded. Brilliant. Brilliant. Stop going back to this, you know, elementary school as if you're reading a poetry competition. Don't do it. Your French sounds so good when you go all sloppy, sloppy, sloppy and join. And then you go back to crisp, fucking crunch with a big pause in the middle of it. Don't do it. Both halves all the way through. Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé. Blah, 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 all the way through.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
No, we've gone back to crispy crunch and we've gone back to débarrassé. First half, brilliant. Second half, dog wank. Stuart, sorry to segue to you from dog wank. Off we go.
Si tu t'en débarrasses.
No.
Si
What's wrong with you cunts? If you had wanted to get rid of it, you'd have gotten rid of it.
Okay. Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu serais...
No, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Débarrassé.
Are we acknowledging the mental torture is the fact that the ton is jumping from the beginning to the end? Yes. I didn't even create it as a sentence on purpose for that. I just thought it and then thought, oh, that would be quite useful for you. Because the ton is jumping around. One more time, Stuart. Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Si tu avais voulu t'en débarrasser, tu t'en serais débarrassé.
Lovely. Good work.
Maggie did all the heavy lifting, so it was easy.
What did you say? What did you say?
Maggie did all the heavy lifting on this one.
Yes, and did anybody copy and watch what she was doing, or did we have to go through it afresh with everyone? She got on her back for nothing, which is not how she paid for a house. Right. Good. Stuart, you. What I did today was really annoying, but it was worth the effort. What I did today was really annoying. I shall post you the pictures. What I did today was really annoying, but it was worth the effort. It was worth the effort. I'll just forward this into the Monday 8:30 group, and you'll know what I'm on about. So if you look in the pictures, I've got crap growing against fences, and I wanted to paint the fence, but I then had to kind of like get the brush between the stuff that's growing, which was so annoying. And I've only got a picture of the one finished fence with Les and Pat. You know, lovely Les and Pat with the dogs. You'll see them in a little bit. Yes, they went to a funeral. Don't they look dapper? Weirdly, the guy whose funeral they went to, my mum knows, because my mum was in medicine, and they always call him the prof because he was like an academic university professor as well as being, was he proctor? He was rectums. The guy was the go-to guy when it came to rectums. You know, no comment. Anyway, they always call him the prof, and sadly he died last week. So the funeral was today, and my mum knew him, and she said, "Oh, do you know who died from work?" And I went, "Oh, I think I know this because of Pat and Les, whatever." And she said, "Yeah, it was Rectal Roger," because his name was Roger. And I was like, I think I prefer Les and Pat's nickname, like the prof, rather than Rectal Roger. Do you know what I mean? Good. So, yeah. So Stuart, so just say to me, just
what did you do? I'm looking at these pictures. I see. It looks like two messed up backyards or something, side fence. And
which bit are you looking at?
There's a picture of in the lighter daylight of looks like a side garden. There's a garbage can in the foreground.
Yes. So basically, that's the back of my house. On the side. It's not the main garden. It's just on the side. And I don't have a shed, because we use another community shed because we've got like loads of space around here. But I keep my tools in my green recycling bin. Yeah, just while I'm doing the place up. When I'm finished doing the place up, I should get like a little wooden caddy just to keep some stuff in there. Or to be honest with you, just shove it all in the community shed because there's enough space. So I just that's why. So that trash can looking thing has actually got my tools inside. Yeah. So save me, Stuart. I know it looks like a trash can, but my tools are inside. I know it looks like a trash can, but my tools are inside.
Je sais que,
keep the previous word going, like I was telling Colin.
Je sais que ça ressemble à une poubelle, mais les utiles
are inside.
À l'intérieur.
Sont dedans would be more comfortable. Sont dedans would be more comfortable. The other one's not wrong, but sont dedans would be more comfortable. All right. Okay. Well done. Maggie, I like a nice tool inside. Luke, I'm jealous.
J'aime un bon utile dedans. Je suis jalouse.
I do love it when people can translate my shit humor well. Good job, Maggie. Denise, Luke, correct me if I'm wrong, but Maggie's been to Besançon before. Is that right?
Luc, correct-moi. I knew it sounded weird.
No, it didn't sound weird. It sounded right, which is why your man said it, because it's correct somewhere else. But what's the verb to correct?
Correcte.
No. Corrige.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Luc, corrige-moi si je me trompe, mais Maggie rue à Besançon avant.
Good, Saggy. Maggie has already been to Besançon before, hasn't she?
Maggie est allée à Besançon avant.
A déjà été or a déjà allé? Yeah, lovely. À Besançon before.
Ah, n'est-ce pas? À 200 ans avant, n'est-ce pas?
Good. Lovely. Colin. Yes, Denise. She drove there, seeing as she lives in Switzerland. Yes, Denise. And I'll just pop her address up underneath the YouTube video for all to see, for anybody that wants to send her any filth or garbage. So say for me, yes, Luke, she drove there, seeing as she lives in Switzerland.
Oui, Luc, elle l'a conduit parce qu'il habite près de la Suisse.
She lives in Switzerland, not near Switzerland. She's a tax exile. Howard's a gangster. She lives in Switzerland.
Elle habite en Suisse.
Good. What was I going to say? Yes, Brendan, everybody thinks that Switzerland was neutral in the Second World War. Bullshit. They changed sides according to who was winning.
Tout le monde pense que la Suisse était neutrale pendant
Neutre.
Tout le monde pense que la Suisse était neutre pendant la Deuxième Guerre mondiale.
Good boy.
Et ça, c'est totalement...
How do you say it's bullshit?
Ça, c'est meurtre de...
Not literally. Ce sont des conneries or n'importe quoi. We'll be a little bit more courteous. N'importe quoi. That's not offensive or rude. N'importe quoi. What a load of crap. N'importe quoi. Or ce sont des conneries. Yeah. They changed side according to who was winning.
They. You could.
I
was thinking L's. Yeah.
The L would be it for Switzerland, but I want they. Yeah, they changed sides.
Ils ont changé la côté. La côté.
What preposition comes after changer?
Ils ont changé.
De côté. That's it.
Oui.
Ils ont changé de côté.
Ils ont changé de côté pendant.
Selon. En fonction de. Yep.
En fonction de.
Who was winning?
En fonction de qui gagnait.
Oh, de qui était le gagnant. Good, lovely. All right.
Gagné.
Colin, Luke, my historical knowledge of this period is very advanced and detailed, thanks to The Sound of Music. When they cross over the border into Switzerland. Luke, if you read about her real life, the woman that was based on, she was actually devastated to get married. She genuinely wanted to be a nun. She just loved the children. She didn't love him. She grew to love him, and she had 3 kids with him. But she in her memoirs, she says, "I was really devastated when I got married. I wanted to be a nun." You know, so lovely. Yeah. So save me. Yeah. What did I just give you, Colin?
My sense of history.
Yeah, my sense of history from this period is very detailed because I've saved me thanks to The Sound of Music.
Luc, ma son de histoire de cette période est très détaillée parce que j'ai vu...
Colin, détaillé, yeah. Détaillé.
C'est très détaillé parce que j'ai vu le film de Sound of Music.
Go again. Go again.
l'information de cette histoire de la période était détaillée parce que j'ai regardé le film de Sound of Music.
Good. La Mélodie du Bonheur, the tune of the Melody of Happiness. Good. I had a Tom. Oh, he's back. I had a singing teacher in Paris. The same thing happened to her. As in Julie Andrews, as in she had a polyp removed in it. Well, somebody told me she actually went for a neck lift and it went wrong. So I don't know who to believe. But so for me, I had a singing teacher in Paris and the same thing happened to her.
J'avais un prof de chant en Paris et la même chose est-elle arrivée?
Pardon me 1 second. I just need to be vocally warm and wet to bollock you. Just give me 1 second. Lovely. Say for me, in Paris.
À Paris.
We will never speak about what just happened ever again. All right? I had a music teacher in Paris. It was the nicest French accent you've ever come out with. That was lovely, apart from on Paris, which broke my heart into pieces. Say for me, that happens to me. Present tense, that happens to me.
Ça m'arrive.
This accent is gorgeous. It's almost distracting me from the shitness that you came out with a moment ago. Say for me, it is. It's generally a gorgeous accent. Say for me, that happened to me as an action. Remembering that the verb we're using is arrivé and the subject is ça.
Ça m'est arrivé.
Lovely. Now go faster and sound human.
Ça m'est arrivé.
Lovely. The same thing happened to her. So now instead of ça m'est arrivé, we need to deal with the her. What's the same thing happened to her?
La même chose s'est arrivée.
Stand still. You've just committed the literally hated error. If we just said ça and me, are those two people the same? Ça to me.
No.
Therefore, is that reflexive, Tom?
No, it's
Therefore,
not.
when it comes to the third person, because all of you bitches remember sassa from elsewhere, we always want to make it ça. It can't be. So what are my two choices when it comes to her?
Louis or la?
Great. Which one do you think it's going to be?
La.
Louis. Because arrivé.
Arrivé à.
Yeah. So say for me that happened to her.
Ça lui est arrivé.
Good. That had happened to Colin.
C'est arrivé à Colin.
Pause. You've just said to me that happened. Ça est arrivé. Can you now say for me that had happened?
C'était arrivé.
Why does changing the verb to était mean changing the subject? You've just said ça est arrivé, which is not how you pronounce it because it'd be est arrivé, but I'm just doing it to help you. And now you've just correctly changed the auxiliary. Why do you need to change the pronoun? Why the subject pronoun at the beginning? Why do you need to change that?
I don't.
So go again.
C'est arrivé à Colin.
No, you've just said ça.
Ça était arrivé à Colin.
Good. Shall I tell you what just happened? In other areas of French, when you are debating ça versus ce, CA versus CE, you know to go to CE if it's the verb to be. Yes? Yes? This is a different idea. Yeah, this on this occasion, the verb to be is an auxiliary. It's not c'était bizarre, where the verb to be is basically your copular verb with the adjective of weird or something like that. Do you understand? So when it's the adjective, say for me, ça m'est arrivé.
Ça est arrivé.
C'est ça est arrivé.
Ça est arrivé.
Ça était arrivé.
Ça est arrivé.
Good copy. Ça lui était arrivé.
Ça lui était arrivé.
Double, do me the double. Ça lui était arrivé.
Ça lui était arrivé.
Good. We're going to go and see Auntie Pat and Uncle Leslie and the dogs. So are we clear on that one? Oh, so ça, that happened to me. That here's another way to think. But if you're referring to the verbal action, it's ça. So say to me that the same thing happened to her that had happened to poor Julie Andrews. The same thing happened to her that had happened to poor Julie Andrews.
La même chose lui est arrivé que était
That's it.
que est arrivé à pauvre Julie Andrews.
Good. All right. Better. Accent is making me happy though. Maggie. Talking of people who've sustained throat damage for professional reasons. No, but seriously, Google Eliane, Eliane, Varon, Varon. She was a singing teacher of mine in Paris, and she's amazing. And she just had a bit of a polyp. Yeah, and the dude that went to deal with it lasered her fucking voice box off. Like she was mute for 2 years. She couldn't sing afterwards either. She could just sort of have like a husky sort of weird noise. Good. Colin, I do like the blue that you're wearing, Colin. I like it very much. When I have you all in kind of prison-style uniforms and compulsory head shaves for Besançon, I might have your salopettes. I might have all your kind of like overalls, uniforms in this kind of colour. I quite like it. Good. Do I want my coffee? Do I want a coffee? Am I going to want a coffee? Did I leave my coffee? So Colin said to me, Luke, it's almost 10:15. I don't think you should drink coffee. I'm going to have decaf. So Luke, it's almost 10:15. I don't think you should drink coffee.
Luc, c'est presque...
Il est. With time, il est.
Luc, il est presque 4 de l'avant-10.
How do we say 10:15? No, I know we can say, 24-hour clock. But how do we say 10:15?
9:45.
That's 24 hours.
$81, 45.
Just have to get my dressing gown, bathrobe for Americans. Yes, I do go over in a bathrobe because we all sit in our bathrobe together. This is how cozy I am with Les and Pat. I adore them. I would die for them. They're absolutely gorgeous. When we talk about less than, we use moindre. Yeah. And when we talk about more than in time, we say a. So moins le quart, moins 10, écart, and all of this business. Good. So say for me 9:45. Say 10h moins le quart.
Et c'est 10h moins le quart.
Good. Close your mouth. Say it again. 10h moins le quart.
C'est 10h moins le quart.
Not 10h, 10h.
10h moins le quart.
You are going to work like a bitch for me on keeping your mouth closed and your sliding, because when you do it, your tight consonant changeovers and your vowel slides are very, very, very nice, Colin. Very nice. Don't not do them. End of. That is your instruction. All right? Good. Stuart. Luke. Given that you're a vampire, I'm amazed you're awake before midnight. Given that you're a vampire, I'm amazed you're awake before midnight.
Luc, vu que tu es un vampire, I don't know, a bat with like, I think.
No, vampire is fine. Vampire is fine. You were absolutely fine. Vampire is fine.
Vampire. Étonné que
that you are awake before midnight.
Awake is a good one. Réveillé, réveil.
Yes, but we don't tend to say it. We tend to say you are stood up.
Debout.
That's it. Nice accent. Nice accent.
Debout près de minuit.
Before midnight.
Avant de minuit.
Come on, my darlings. Avant minuit. Thank you very much. Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good. Go again. Say, Luc, give me you're a vampire and make sure you're awake before midnight.
Luc, vu que tu es un vampire, je suis étonné que tu es.
Tu sois, étonné que tu sois, yeah, emotional, yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Tu sois debout avant minuit.
Good. Maggie, no, Denise. Les and Pat attended a funeral today. They looked very smart.
Les et Pat ont assisté à un funérail funèbre aujourd'hui. Ils ont l'air très chic.
Lovely. Your toy is lovely. Look, it wants to show you the toy. You're standing the group. You show the group your toy. Maggie, I don't want to see your toys. It's different. Lovely. So say for me, enterrement, burial, enterrement. That's the word.
Enterrement.
Maggie. Les and Pat attended a funeral today. They were very smart.
Les and Pat ont assisté à un enterrement aujourd'hui. Ils ont l'air très chic.
Good. He's actually given me his toy for once. Bloody hell, that's a turnaround. He's got the whole retrieve thing. He hasn't got the whole let go thing. Good. What was going to say?
Pat wanted to leave Les at the funeral.
Pat, good sentence. Les is going to come up with all future sentences. Les is going to give you the sentences. Pat wanted to leave Les at the funeral. Off you go, Brendan. Pat wanted to leave Les at the funeral.
Pat voulait laisser Les à l'enterrement.
À l'enterrement, non, à l'enterrement. Good, Les, give me the sentence. You can be as filthy as you like.
No.
Pat just went no, because he will. No. He will. He's capable. Les, give me a sentence. I know what you can say, Tom. Although they've worked for him for several years, they were shocked to learn of all the important positions the guy had held. This is the chappie that I was telling you that my mom calls Rectal Roger, who was the professor guy. This is the chappie that sadly passed away. So although they had both worked for him for several years, they were shocked to learn of all the important positions he's held.
Bien qu'ils aient travaillé pour lui, pour...
Did that correct cleanly? I don't think it was necessarily wrong. It was just a bit weirdly said. So for me, although they had worked for him.
Bien qu'ils aient travaillé pour lui.
For several years.
Pour plusieurs ans.
Pendant plusieurs
ans, c'était choquant d'apprendre.
Not shocking. Well, Les is a bit, but they're not shocking. They were shocked.
Choqués.
Ils ont été, and why?
Ils ont été choqués d'apprendre qu'il avait plusieurs de postes d'importance.
Pause. Does plusieurs have dirt after it? Say for me, Luke has several slaves. Luke has several slaves.
Luc a plusieurs esclaves.
Good, not plusieurs d'esclaves. Yeah, plusieurs d'esclaves. Say for me, Luke prefers certain slaves.
Luc préfère ce temps d'esclaves. Ce temps
Yeah, d'esclaves. There's no de.
d'esclaves. Luc préfère ce temps esclaves.
Why do people do that? Because it's quantity, certain ones and several. I can completely see why you do it, but it's not the case. Lovely. A couple more, one more each. Colin, last night, no, Stuart, Colin's just done one more recently. Last night, we watched a good TV show. We want to know who killed the girl, but she seemed annoying, so it wasn't a great loss. Stuart, last night, we watched a good TV show. We want to know who killed the girl.
Hier soir, on a regardé un bon spectacle de télé sur la télé.
New York thing I've ever heard, like a big show on the TV. Like no, just une série ou une émission. Yeah.
Une émission de télé.
Yeah.
On veut savoir
who killed the girl.
Qui a tué la fille.
Good. You're linking it together. It's getting much better. Maggie, last night, Pat and Les's son slept in my bed. Alas, I was in the spare bedroom. Last night, Pat and Les's son slept in my bed. Alas, I was in the spare bedroom.
Hier soir, le fils de Pat et Les a dormi dans ma chambre.
My bed in my bed.
Dans mon lit.
Alas. What's alas? Ella. H-E-U-L-A-S. Alas.
Ella. J'ai dû dormir dans la chambre supplémentaire.
Chambre d'amis.
Oh, chambre d'amis. Okay.
He said, "How do you like your eggs in the morning?" I said, "Fertilized," but he gave me scrambled. Lovely. Tom. Luke, I'm no longer cold, even though I was following innocent young people outside in the dark. Luke, I'm no longer cold, even though I was following innocent young people alone in the dark.
Luc, je suis pas plus froid.
Careful. Je suis pas plus froid means I'm not colder. I'm no longer cold. Word order.
Je suis plus pas froid.
That is of an ugliness and of a should never have been born. But basically, I'm going to call it Archie Mountbatten Windsor. I don't mean to speak ill of a child. I don't. I just mean it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. Lovely. That fucking sentence was so fucking ugly. Go back again. Say for me, I'm cold.
Je suis froid.
No. Say for me, I'm cold. Say for me, I'm hot. Say for me, I'm hot.
Je suis chaud. J'ai chaud.
You are. You're a good-looking bastard, but that's not how you say you're hot temperature-wise.
It's not official.
No. How do you say I'm hot? Je blank show. What verb goes there?
J'ai.
Thank you. Say for me, I'm cold.
Je suis grand.
Ah.
J'ai grand.
I am cold.
Oh, I'm cold. Oh, j'ai froid.
Now say for me, I'm hot.
J'ai chaud.
Fuck me, I'm hot and cold. It's like the bloody menopause trying to get you to say this. Say for me, I'm cold. One more time.
J'ai froid.
I'm colder.
J'ai plus froid.
Good, right. So have temperature for your body. Do temperature for ambient temperature is if you're touching some shit or you're just throwing it away. So I put my hand on Les's head and said, "Oh gosh, Les, you're warm. You all right? Tu as chaud." Les says, well, yeah, it's warm, Luke. It's a warm day. Il fait chaud. Les hands me a cup of coffee, and I say, oh, it's warm. C'est chaud, with the verb to be. All right? Different verbs, same with cold. Yeah? So it's no longer cold. Il fait plus froid. You know, you'd need for that to do the kind of il ne fait plus froid, to stress that you're not saying it's colder. Do you know what I mean? And all this business, otherwise it'd be a bit of a wordplay thing. Good. Tom, say for me, I'm warm.
Je chaud.
Good, not je suis chaud. Je suis chaud has like a sexual connotation to a degree. Yeah? You know? Which I must be tired because I've not gone with as a joke. Lovely. Last sentence of the day. I'm going to go with Denise. So say for me, Luke, thank you for giving us so many wonderful examples.
Luke,
Son of a bitch. Oh, I wasn't done. Off you go. Luke, thank you for giving us so many wonderful examples, you sarcastic son of a bitch.
Luc, merci de nous avoir donné beaucoup d'exemples magnificents.
So many.
Uh,
Voice. I was just, do you know what? I know our Les so well. And you've got a really lovely husky pitch. And just as you were saying that, Denise, Les goes, is she married? Les? Okay, yeah. Oh no, you've got like a very husky voice, Denise. It's very nice. Good, off you go. So go again.
Luc, tu nous as donné.
Thank you for giving us so many nice examples.
Luc, merci de nous avoir donné beaucoup d'exemples. I know.
So many examples.
Merci de nous avoir donné tant d'exemples.
Good, but it could kind of be so, you know, tant d'exemples. Yeah, marvelous examples though. What was marvelous examples?
Des exemples merveilleux.
Yeah, so many marvelous examples. Yeah.
Tant des exemples merveilleux.
Merveilleux. Okay, you sarcastic son of a bitch.
Fils.
Denise, we don't say the you. We just say sarcastic son of a bitch. We don't say you.
Oh, okay. Fils d'un merde.
Swearing is weak. Your swearing game is weak. My God, have I not taught you? Fils de pute.
Fils de pute, oui.
I don't get to record their class because they're quite private. But before you guys, I work with Susie and Paul. He's a barrister. That's probably why he doesn't want his class recorded, because he knows what my mouth is like. And he's sensible. But there are some more courteous, because fuck knows I can't tolerate fucking swearing. But basically, there are some more courteous ways of swearing. So instead of saying putain, what do we say instead of putain? Instead of saying whore, what's the polite way of saying that? Would you know it with a
connasse?
No. Brendan with a P?
Pute?
That was a nice pronunciation of whore. Punaise.
Punaise. Okay.
Lovely. All right. Which means drawing pin, amongst other things. Lovely. What do we say instead of shit, instead of merde? Tom, do you know this? You've lived in Paris?
Chiant?
No. Mince.
No, I didn't. Oh, mince. I thought mince was like damn.
Yes, that's the point. But it's to avoid
Okay.
merde in the M, isn't it? Yeah. Do you remember that stupid little cartoon where there's a little man running around going, what was it, the Hanna-Barbera or the Warner, like, used to run around going, oh, sacré bleu and all this business. No French person has ever said that, but it's meant to be an avoidance of saying sacred God, as like taking the Lord's name in vain. We don't have that many religious curse words in France. Say the word for me, I can't say it. People who live in, what's that place that does a weird accent? Somebody say it for me. Brendan, what's it called?
Quebecois?
They have a lot of swear words. that are like religiously based. All right. So yes. So quickly say for me. Say brothel. Say bordel.
Bordel.
Which can be messy. So if you're like Luke, your room's a mess. Say bordelique. Say bordel. Good. So say for me putain.
Putain.
Good. I'm just going to get you the swear video and then I'll let you go. Right. So I'll chat amongst us. I'll end the video. Guys, if you watch this, please pay the money. Come up with a word because it shows me people have watched it. Quickly, everybody come up with one word. Brendan, what's your one word?
Punaise.
Punaise, good choice. Colin, what's your one word?
L'hôtel.
What did you say?
Hotel.
Hotel, lovely. Good. Denise, what's your one word?
Sneeze.
Punaise, hotel, sneeze. Maggie, what's your one word?
Buddha.
Buddha. Okay. Punaise, hotel, sneeze. Buddha. Stuart, what's your one word?
Traité.
Good. In English, though. Give me a word in English. Oh, well, I suppose it could mean anything. Tom, give me a word in English.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears. And I've known if they've listened then, because they have to write these words out underneath. Pat, give me any random word. Window. Les, give me any random word. Tomorrow. Oh, I like that. That's very deep. Okay, good. Listen to this video to show me you've listened all the way through. Write those words underneath. Good. You guys hang there. I'll just get you the swearing video, and then we'll be done. I'll just get rid of those people. Stop recording.